All right, y'all. So I want to talk about why the UFC is not pushing Tom Aspinall more. I really, really don't understand this fact. He has everything, in my opinion. He's a natural heavyweight at 265, built like a brick shit house, has the English accent, has the look, has the fight style. I mean, he submitted Volkov with a straight arm bar, submitted Andrei Arlovsky with a rear naked choke, knocks motherfuckers fucking stiff. Tybura. Ooh, Tybura. Sergey Pavlovich, the knockout king. Mr. Scary. Scariest guy in the UFC, right? Yeah. Yeah. He was left stiff. Boo! Sergey Pavlovich, bobblehead. Aspinall's the guy. He's 30 years old, heavyweight. UFC loves heavyweights. Why is he not the main event of UFC 300? Instead, they got Mr. Plywood himself. Stiff-ass motherfucking Poetan. Oh, his face-offs are so cool in the ring. He just stands there emotionless. What a cool shtick. His striking's so good. So many cool kicks. Never seen a single question mark kick out of Poetan. Spinning back kick like Costa? No. No. Is he technical? Yeah. Is he a great kickboxer? Yeah, sure. Is he boring and stiff and fucking emotionless? Yes. Do his press conferences suck? Yeah. Does the fight week blow? Yeah. Are his interviews cheeks? Yeah. Let's get a Tommy Aspinall on UFC 300, please. I rest my case.
A little bit outside. Wigan, I do believe specifically, he is your friend and mine, Tommy Aspinall. Ah, there he is. Hello, Tom. How are you?
He's doing great.
How am I?
Yes.
Let me tell you how I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I am doing absolutely fantastic. Never better. Thank you for asking. How you doing?
You know Tommy's got 5 kids. He just had a strength and conditioning workout, and he definitely just pegged his wife. Did a little bit of that reverse cowgirl. Humping the cheeks. Yeah. His boys are in the back there playing ping pong. Yeah, Tommy just got a sick old workout in.
Wow.
You wouldn't know much about that, Ariel, would you?
Why fantastic? I'm doing great, but I'm more interested in you. Why fantastic?
I don't know. Everything's blessed, man. Everything's good. I just finished a good session. Feeling pretty pumped. I've just done a bit of S&C training. I'm feeling all good. 2 good sessions in the bank. Healthy. Everything's good, man. Can't complain.
The endorphins are running wild, right? Your brain is you're like floating right now.
They're running
in
wild.
Good spirits.
I'm in very good spirits, yes. Thank you.
By the way, is it in fact Wigan that you're joining us from? Did I get that right?
Actually, I'm in Wigan right now.
Oh, it's Wigan, baby. It's Wigan, old Ariel. Where's Mrs. Helwani? No fat chicks, Ariel. No, don't bring Mrs. Helwani.
I'm actually in Wigan right now.
It's about plant
Yes.
this change of attitude.
Well, you know, I did a little bit of online crying, and a lot of people are on my side, of course. I've openly said, obviously, I don't think the thing that's going on with John Jones is right.
Except
I don't think that the UFC's decision is right, but that's just my opinion, man. That's my opinion. I stated my opinion. I respect their opinion. I respect their decision. I respect everything that John Jones and the UFC has done and are doing. And a lot of people told me online, hey, Tom, you need to stop crying. And I thought, you know what? I fucking need to stop crying about it. They're right. I do need to stop crying. I need to move forward with it and move on with my career and prove that I'm the best. And that's exactly what I intend on doing.
This may sound weird. I don't think you need... John Jones would be great, but you don't need John Jones anymore. You know why? You have a belt, and correct me if I'm wrong, as an interim champion, you still get the same perks as being heavy.
Yeah, he doesn't need John Jones. This is what I don't understand. Why is UFC so schmitten on putting on the Jones-Stipe fight? Is it really going to do that many pay-per-view buys? Does the new fan base know who the fuck Stipe is? Stipe. Mr. Graybeard himself, John Jones. How many sales is that going to do? Is that going to do more than UFC 300? Is that going to do more than Sugar Sean Cheeto? Is that going to do more than Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway? Stipe versus Jones? No. Why are they so steadfast on putting that fight on? They should have never given Stipe the option for UFC 300. They should have given him an ultimatum. 42-year-old Stipe coming off a terrible KO loss. Hey, guess what, bro? We're going to hand you a title shot against the biggest prospect at heavyweight on the biggest card we've ever done. UFC 300 in the main event, title shot. Here you go, silver platter, take it or leave it. Instead, they were like, Tom says, well, you know, they offered Stipe to fight. He didn't want it. He's waiting for Jones. Fuck that. Who cares, UFC? Tell Stipe you're going to cut his ass. Go to PFL, you fucking idiot. Go fight Ryan Bader for pennies. We're cutting you. You're 42. Here's a title shot, UFC 300. If he's not taking that, fuck him. Tom Aspinall is the next big thing. They should be pushing this guy. He should be on every fucking souvenir cup, every poster, every fucking ad I get on Twitter. He's got submissions. He's got striking. He's got footwork. He's a natural heavyweight. He's got power. He's built. He's got the look. He's got the accent. He's got the tattoos. He's got the fan base. He's got the wins. He's got the win streak. Instead, we got fucking plywood Poetan. Is it Adesanya? Come to daddy. His coldest line of all time. Ooh, that's going viral on Twitter. Y'all hear that fucking promo?
Heavyweight champion, period, undisputed, correct? Am I right about that?
Yep.
So who cares? Yeah, sure, it's a few more pay-per-views here and there, but you can't, like, let's be honest. He's not the most reliable.
He shouldn't
He's had
care.
one
Tom's
fight
young.
in 4 years. 4 years, one fight. Now he's on the sidelines. Who knows when he's going to come back?
That's what he just said to you, Ariel.
You got to do your thing.
That's what he just said.
You can't wait
Ariel.
around for him.
Exactly. And the people who know the score know the score. Do you know what I mean? The real people who know about MMA and all this politics stuff, like, they know. And I don't mind proving people wrong. Like, that's fun for me, mate. Like, I love fighting. I absolutely love it. I don't think people get that. I'm not one of the guys who's going to pick and choose my opponents and dance around this way and that way. Like, since I started in martial arts when I was 7 years old, started competing when I was like 8, 9 years old, I've never turned down an opponent or a challenge in my life. Like, I live for this stuff. I absolutely love it. Like, stick me in there, I'm at home. Like, that's my thing. That's the buzz that I get. This is what I live for. So I ain't shying away from no.
Yeah, that's right as well. He's got the English fan base behind him, the O2 Arena. And he's starting to get the American fan base around him as well. He just fought at MSG. Knocked the fuck out of Pavlovich. Turned him into a bobblehead. Yet he's still not getting a push. No mention of him. No mention of him since last October. Or November, whenever MSG was. No mention of this guy. Instead, we got Poetan and Jamal in his feelings hill. Just fucking ridiculous and embarrassing. Let's see what else we got.
I'm the kind of guy who's going to start turning down fights. I've never turned down a fight in my life. And I'm not going to start now. Do you know what I mean? I'm not intending on starting now. So when I started hearing rumours about that, me and Alex maybe did a little bit of online flirting back and forward. But
him and Alex,
we have a couple of mutual friends, and it came to light that Alex isn't going to move up to heavyweight yet. So again, I respect Alex, respect his decision. He's a champion in his own right. Fair play. I ain't going to push for that anymore.
What about against one of the other heavyweights?
As he shouldn't push for that. Let's talk about Alex Pereira's resume. So he fought a bunch of scrub asses. Then he fought Sean Strickland. Knocked Sean Strickland the fuck out, which is impressive. Beat Adesanya after losing 4 rounds. TKO, by the way. Came back, got absolutely flatline murked by Adesanya. KO'd clean. Hammer-fisted into oblivion. 3 bows, 3 arrows right through his fucking heart. Came back, fought Jan Blachowicz at 205. Looked fucking terrible. Majority of people thought he lost the fight. Overall, the fight sucked. I thought Blachowicz clearly won the first round with grappling, lost the second round, won the third round with striking, even though Blachowicz was the more tired guy. Still won the third round. Go back and watch it. Then he fights Yuri Prochazka. Yuri coming off a year layoff. Wasn't able to train properly. Had an injury. Coming off, like I said, coming off a year layoff. The shoulder's still, still getting loose. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Early stoppage. So he's got a bunch of shitty wins. Beats Strickland. TKOs Adesanya after losing the whole fight. Gets flatlined. Gets a robbery decision over Blachowicz. And then gets Yuri Prochazka off a year-long injury. Early stoppage. And we're talking about him fighting Tom Aspinall, the guy who straight arm locked arm locked Alexander Volkov. Knocked out Sergey Pavlovich. Okay. Elbowed Sergey Spivak into oblivion. Okay. All right. Whatever.
Mate, as I said, I am. I see myself as the number one. The number one is the king.
Get used to it,
and
people.
If somebody challenges the king's throne, it will be defended.
Okay.
I will defend my throne. Ideally, right now, I have one loss in the UFC. That's where I'm at right now.
Blades.
I don't know how many wins, but I got one loss where I took an injury in the fight against Curtis Blades. If I could get that fight back in my next fight, I know Curtis has got a big fight coming up with Almeida.
Yeah.
If he comes through that fight.
Yeah, I would love to see that. Aspinall Blades too. Sign me up. I think Aspinall does the same thing he did to Pavlovich. Keep him on the feet. KO. We've seen Blades' chin tested, and he's going out cold against Derek Lewis. He lost to Pavlovich. Obviously lost to Ngannou twice. We've seen Blades KO him. That's the thing with Aspinall. He could take it to any realm he wants. He can control the fight. He can choose any discipline he wants to beat you. It's that simple. So, but still would love to see it. So, yeah. Let's see what else we got.
History, when they won the interim belt, they were just like, nah, this is the real one. I'm the man. And, anyone who wants to say otherwise, you can F off. I feel like you have just as much of a case as they did because of the fact that you have 7 wins in the UFC's heavyweight division. He has 1. We're not talking lifetime achievement. We're not talking about what you did in 2013,
Not sure why
14,
Ariel
15.
keeps beating around the bush.
Ever. There's no denying that. But right now, who's the baddest man on the planet in the UFC, which is usually the heavyweight champion? That's you.
Don't got to preface every time, Ariel.
Pavlovich Gane is the same win.
No,
it's the same
better.
win, right?
Way
in terms
better.
of level of opposition, it's the same win in my opinion. What has he done at heavyweight that you haven't done?
Let's imagine Cyril Gane versus Tom Aspinall. How do you guys think that fight will go? What'll be the opening odds on that fight? What are the odds that old Tommy takes down Cyril Gane in about a minute and submits him any way he wants? Totally bitches him. What are the odds of that, huh? Then goes, meets up with Michael Bisping, Paul Craig, slams a 12 case of lager, tells some old fucking tales of the tape. You know what I'm saying? Some tales of the fucking tape. Yeah, Gane has no chance. Pavlovich, no chance. Curtis Blades way too slow. Ngannou is fighting the winner of Bader and Hene Ferreira. Imagine Ngannou versus Bader. What are those odds going to be? Maybe minus 500 Ngannou, plus 600 Bader. Now, Ngannou Aspinall. Ooh. Could Aspinall grab one of those big, long limbs of Ngannou and twist it? He could. Is he faster than Ngannou? Yeah. I would love to see it.
Hey, listen. The king defends the throne. Simple as that. That's what kings do. The
King
kings
shit.
defend the throne. And
King of Kings.
exactly. Mate, you said everything. You said
Triple
everything.
H,
I ain't
bitch.
saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
Can I be your mouthpiece,
said
Tom?
it
Can I
all.
be your
You're beating around the bush, you fucking
I'm here
idiot.
with
Just
my
say it how it
guy,
is.
the number 1 heavyweight in the world, Tommy Aspinall. And if anyone says otherwise, you can shove it, Daddy-O. Something like that. I just did that on the spot, so I wasn't really ready.
That was
It weren't bad. It weren't bad, mate.
Wow.
Yeah, I liked it.
By the
Wow.
way, AJ or Francis?
Oh, do you know what?
Who cares about boxing, dude?
I think this is a tough fight for him, mate. But I think Volkan, surely that's got to play on your mind. And not just play on your mind, on your mental aspect. Surely that's got to affect your brain a little bit. I don't know. But
Oh, he's talking about
I'm just a
Volkanovski.
little bit
Let's run it
nervous
back a little
because
bit here. Here we go.
I know it's tough. It's tough. It's like there's a lot of doubt there that wouldn't be there
Yeah,
if you would have had
Volkanovski
a full training
teleported.
camp. And that's just
Yeah.
speaking from my perspective. And I
That's
don't
what I
have to
said.
wait and do all the rest of it like everyone else does. But to answer your question, it was a pretty brutal knockout, and we're now standing 3 months later or something like that.
Exactly.
Surely that's got to play on your mind, and not just play on your mind, on your mental.
All right, so I'll end it there. He's just talking about how Volkanovski would probably lose to Topuria, like I predicted. Go look at the other videos on the channel. Predicted Topuria knockout. Unfortunately, that's what happened. But again, I just want to reiterate, I don't know why UFC is not pushing this guy more. They keep giving Alex Plywood Pereira all these fucking opportunities. He's 37 years old. Pereira is, that is. Stiff as fuck. Zero personality. Fight week sucks with him. Press conferences suck. Interviews suck. Fight style's the same as always. Give Tom Aspinall the fucking promotion. Put him on the ice cream bars. Put him on the souvenir cups. Put him on the posters. Put him on the advertisements. Put him on the bag of chips at Wawa. I'm tired of this shit. Push this motherfucker. Give Stipe an ultimatum. Take the 300 main event or fuck off, Stipe, you fucking bitch. You too, John Jones. Tom Aspinall for president. That's all I got.